Hello friends, my name is Koolio and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're taking a first look impressions video for Life After. Now this has been one of my most anticipated games to come out this year, and I had no idea that this game was going to release yesterday. The game is officially available in English. I'll leave some links down below for you guys to check out. Now I did play this game when it was over on the Chinese version of the game and I absolutely loved it. The downside was it was in Chinese and I didn't understand like anything that was going on, but I got like the gist of like moving around and playing the game. But I gotta say, this is like the epitome, the next generation of MMO RPGs. Most of my complaints with MMO RPGs nowadays is the fact that you can't actually really play the game. The game is all about autoplay, and there are some people that may like that, but personally, I want a game that I can actually like sink my teeth into, play around, and just have an absolute blast. This game has no autoplay at all. The game is all about you trying to survive in a zombie world, building up your own home base, cooking food to keep your character alive, creating furniture, creating better weapons, guns, and ammo, and all sorts of fun stuff. This game is just an absolute blast. Now, I do have two downsides to the game so far, and they're minor things, but they're easily overcome with, like, if you don't really care too much about it. The first one is the English translation is okay in the game. Sometimes words don't really match up, and because it's translated, sometimes words will go over interfaces or cover each other up, and it's not that big of a deal. You can still pretty much get the idea of what you're doing. And then the other thing is this game will absolutely drain your battery. It is a heavy game to play. Now, I'm not playing this on max settings because I want to try to get the best footage for you guys to be able to see. And when I do it on max settings, it runs pretty good for a while, but then my phone overheats and kind of lags down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna show you some combat real quick. I'm gonna swap over to my bow. I got a couple of arrows equipped, and see if we can't take down some of these zombies that are right up here. You can see actually two of them. Go ahead and charge up my attack. This guy's got a helmet on. He's gonna come at me, and is he dead? Nope, he's not dead yet. Boom, right in the gut. Gut shot. And one of the cool things too is as you're playing this game, as you're collecting materials, as you're fighting zombies and using weapons and stuff, your character will slowly get better at those things, and you'll be able to, oh crap, you'll be able to improve overall. So it's not so much a level-based system. In fact, I don't even think there's any levels in the game. It's all skill-based. It's all about you going through and actually using the skills and the equipment that you have, and to slowly get better at. You can see I was getting better at combat mastery. If I swap over to like my axe right here, I can go over to a tree, chop the tree down, and actually gain materials from it, and actually get better at gathering. And as you get better at these things, you'll eventually hit skill level points that you can go through and unlock traits and stuff through like a skill tree. So because right now I'm actually working on getting a couple of different items and stuff for my home base, I need to go out and actually collect some materials. You can see that there is a day-night cycle, and there is a weather effect in this game. So sometimes it'll rain, sometimes it'll be sunny, cloudy, and depending on the different weather effects, different things happen. For example, if you need to collect mushrooms, mushrooms only grow in the rain. So you can only actually gather mushrooms when it's raining. So it's actually a pretty important thing. So if it's raining, look out for mushrooms. Another thing, because it's so dark and because like the zombies over there and I can't really tell what's going on, let's go ahead and pull my torch out and use some of the lighting effects and like run around and actually see what's going on. Another thing too, and luckily I just barely unlocked this, I was able to craft it, is I do have a coat now for my character. There are areas when it gets dark at night where when the sun goes down, it gets really, really cold, and your character can't stand the cold and will actually start to lose health and stuff. You've also got a dog companion. This is Daisy, based off of my real dog Daisy, who just picked up a couple of different items. Looks like she got some rib meat and some bones. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to let her keep that as of right now. Before I head off, I do have a mission to go into the open world area. Where I'm at right now, this is my home base. If I run over here, this is currently what I'm crafting right now. I'm not going to show you a lot of the crafting stuff because it will take a little bit of time, but they give you a lot of stuff for free when you first start off, but you can go over, if you got the required materials, you can go and I can craft, you know, walls and stuff to build up higher. I can put windows in my wall and all that stuff from wood that I've gathered simply by playing through the game. Over here, if I do the gear workshop, I can craft armor. I just crafted this jacket for my character. I can go through and make weapons. Like if I wanted to make my first rifle, I'm gonna need 1,200 wood, 6 pig iron, and 6 bone. I'm assuming the pig iron is like a specific type of iron. I don't have any pig iron at all. If I need to attain materials, it'll actually tell me where to get them if I need to through some crafting. So in fact, I can set that up. And if I need to go and actually craft that, I can do it right here. I think I need 6 of them, and I only have enough to make 5. So you can then set it up. It'll automatically start crafting for you, and then you can come back and check out where it is. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go to the open world area, so you guys can actually see what that looks like and see where all the other players are currently going on right now. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and actually just eat some jam, eating some jelly to get some stamina back. I'm gonna eat a couple of berries. My stomach was getting a little empty, and I'm gonna bandage myself up because my health was getting quite low. And then I'm gonna head on over here to the helicopter, and we're gonna go off into the next area. So it brings up the big map, and there's a lot of places that you can go to, and it's very open. You're not really restricted until like the story or quests allow you to open up certain areas that aren't unlocked right now. But for example, if I want to go to the Autumn Forest, which is where I need to go next, there are certain areas of the Autumn Forest that are a little bit dangerous compared to some other areas, but it doesn't restrict you. It's pretty open, and I honestly feel like a lot of MMOs need to follow this pattern where I don't really care too much about a massive open world. Do what they do like in this game or like in Guild Wars 2, where you have these large open areas that are blocked off by loading screens, because it makes it so you can make a more beautiful, more immersive world without having to worry about it being this massive open world. It just makes it so like it's an actual game that you can play. So looking at the map as well, up in the top right hand corner, you can see there's a couple of different icons. That just tells me that there's some mining material. Like if I go over here, swap over to my pickaxe, I can go ahead and mine some of these stones, which I am going to need if I'm going to make some of that pig iron to create my very first weapon. There's like cross symbols for animals that have died and zombies that have died. In fact, I'm going to go hunting for this deer right now because I'm going to need some of the hide for later. Yeah, boom, headshot! Go over, search the deer, and I can go ahead and take some of his materials, and there you go. So let's go ahead and see if we can't go exploring this massive area and see if we can't find any other players that are moving around. You can see like this is how big the area is that I can move through. I got dropped off in the main island difficulty 2, but there's a couple of other difficulty areas, and it just started raining. So now my character is cold, and mushrooms are gonna start growing. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Another really crazy aspect to this game that I actually experienced just the other day is they actually have hidden areas. You can find, oh, is that a zombie? No, that's a quest giver up there. I'm not gonna talk to her, but I think she actually, if I remember right, the hidden area, that's the one that I talked to. There was a hidden area somewhere over here behind these vines. Let's go ahead and gather these vines up, and look at that. I found a hidden area, and I can actually get out of the rain. I can put my gun away, like switch back to hand-to-hand combat. And there are some hidden treasure chests in here that I can open up and find some materials. It is just, when I came across this cave when I was playing the game yesterday, I was kind of blown away. The fact that they have hidden areas like that and hidden chests, it's just a really fun game to just sit down and play like a whole bunch spend a lot of time. But like I said, it's going to drain your battery really, really fast. So you're going to want to probably plug this in if you're going to want to play it. So here's another player over here that's probably just AFK. Right now, I've got a quest to gather ore for, no, let's see. In order to deal with various threats, collect resources and make 1 set of arrows and 1 bandage from the portable formula area. So I just need to make, so if I click on the very bottom left, I've got a button that says make, and I can go ahead and actually make some bandages, but it looks like I'm gonna need some hemp in order to do so. So I need to go around and gather some hemp. I can make bows, I can make arrows, portable med kits, and all this other stuff that I can make for this character. Back at my home base, I can make more elaborate crafting things. Another thing you'll probably notice too is the user interface is very, very clean. Specifically for me, I absolutely love this, and I want to praise the developers for this. But if you go over here, go to the controls, customize, you can customize everything. I mean, everything on this menu. The mini-map, the stupid, like, multiple icons that a lot of these games do that just, like, clutter up your screen. You can shrink it, you can enlarge it, you can do pretty much anything that you want and customize the entire user interface and make it the exact way that you want. And so I did it, hit a whole bunch of stuff, got rid of the chat. I freaking hate chats in games like this. Just minimize it. Like, I don't want to see a whole bunch of people talking. I just want, like, because it takes up way too much screen real estate. So I'm just absolutely like, thank you so much, developers, for making it so we can customize the user interface and just hide a bunch of the stuff that we don't even care about. So let's go around and see if we can't find some hemp materials. Looks like there are some things that we can gather up over here to collect. I don't know if it's hemp or not. It should be right around here. Nope, just some simple berries. I think what I'm going to do too is see if we can't find some zombies. I think there are a couple over on this side. There is a stamina system for running. So if I try to make my character run, he'll actually end up like... I think his pack's a little bit too heavy, so he's not going to be able to run right now. Or he's cold or something. It's most likely that he's cold. But there is a stamina system that as if your character constantly runs, he kind of runs out of stamina. Ooh, look at that. We just found another hidden... This might be another hidden cave. I don't know. Nope. Nothing. Not a hidden cave. See? See what I mean? There are secrets all over the map. There's a zombie right there. Let's go ahead and pull out our bow and arrow. See if we can't take this guy down. He's level 3. Headshot. Oh, this guy's a little bit tougher than the other ones. Oh, suck. And boom. You got finished, search the infected, gather it, and now it's in my pack. Now, another interesting aspect to this game, I'm not sure why they do that, but there are a lot of items that you're going to come across in this game where they're essentially infected, and you can't just take them directly back to your home base. You have to give them to the helicopter and have the helicopter take it back for you, and it essentially kind of cleanses the infection off of it for you. So you can see, like, this game looks... You can't even really tell from the video. It might get kind of a little scrunched down in the video and stuff, but the game looks absolutely fantastic and is one of the best looking mobile MMOs I've ever played, and it's actually a game that you can play. Oh my gosh, is that a bear over there? Oh no, oh no, there's a freaking bear. And I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna kill this zombie. Is that a zombie bear? Oh gosh, this is probably, you know what? No, it's good, it's good. He's fighting a zombie. He's fighting a zombie. I'm gonna kill the bear. And then I'm gonna kill the zombie. Oh, defeat the bear! Did you see that? I just got an achievement unlocked. What can I collect from the bear now? Does he have anything cool? It's just some basic meat that I can use to craft some food to eat a little bit later. And I'm not gonna be able to show this in this video, maybe in a future video. They do have world bosses, and these bosses, I'm telling you, are freaking crazy. I watched a couple of videos where there were like 30 or like 40 players taking down this one world boss, and it was absolutely insane. Well, guys, that is LifeAfter, literally the next gen for MMORPGs on the mobile platform. I highly recommend you guys give it a try. I'll leave links down below in the description for you guys to download it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay up to date in the latest in mobile gaming. All right, friends, I'll see you next time.